And welcome back to the VOD uploads from my stream. Like I said before, if you want to go to my Twitch channel, just go to the description below and hit that link, and you can go hit follow to see when I'm live next. Let's dive on in. There it is. Yeah. So previously on our adventures, actually, can I check? Oh, extras. It says. Previously on our adventures, we kept Ethan's plans to ourselves. We told Riley the truth about the fucking fight, and Mac got broken up with. Good for her. And then we told Gabe about our powers. Along with that, we hugged Gabe, we encouraged Riley to be honest, we put cool sunglasses on the gnome, and enjoyed some music in the record store. We told Ryan that Gabe was a dork. Alex rocked out with Gabe on a broom guitar. We also found evidence that Gabe was searching for us, and then we expressed a little pessimism when talking to Charlotte. Then we told Jed the truth about us never having an actual job. And then we told Gabe we loved the guitar he gave us. Meanwhile, we also impressed Jed with our performance as a server. We were beaten by Steph in the jukebox game, and then Riley, like I said, broke up with Mac, as she should. The man was abusive. The man had abusive tendencies already in him. And then we also got Ducky his favorite whiskey. So with all that said and done, on to part 2. Lanterns. Oh, because we're gonna, oh my god, we're gonna honor his death.
I'm not big on speeches.
Did they find his body?
I've always believed that the role of the bartender is to shut up and listen. And by that measure, Gabe was the worst bartender I've ever known.
I never issued a speeding ticket to someone on a bicycle before, till he came along.
Like just a regular bicycle, not a motorbike?
Cared so much about my admissions essay. Even though he probably couldn't spell admissions or essay.
Ah, yes.
He
Oh,
booked
Tiffany
my
Rose,
band
I've added
to play the
FaceTime.
lantern. All the way from Seattle to pretty much right where I'm standing.
Oh.
I can recall 14 specific instances where Gabe said something that made me laugh.
Okay. No, sorry. Wait, next up.
The first was 2 years ago.
I can recall each instance where he made me laugh.
Long story short, instead of a ticket, I ended up buying him a beer.
Gabe stood like 3 feet away, grinning like a doofus at us. I'm sure there were more people, but I only remember him.
And then he said, I know! That's why the K is silent.
Oh, Ducky. Oh,
The
Ducky.
5th time,
Jeez.
He cared about everyone.
He was the kind of guy you wanted to be around.
Oh, no.
he was a world-class bullshitter.
He was my best friend.
Oh, no. Wait, oh. No. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not emotional. Wait, no, stop.
All I want to say about Gabe is he came into this bar as a stranger, but he left it as family.
No, guys, shut up. Stop crying. I feel bad. No, wait, stop.
Guess that's that then. What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident. And I just wish
It
that...
wasn't an accident.
Son, now is not the time.
Gabe called the mine. I gave him my sat phone to be sure he could get through. They fucked up. And now Gabe's dead.
That was my shift. If anyone had called, it would have gone through me.
Oh my god, he's lying.
Nobody called.
You're lying. In front of Gabe's own fucking sister. Alex heard the whole thing.
You want me to side with Mac? Fuck off, no.
He's right. I was there when Gabe made the call.
I'd like to hear what you have to say about that, Mac.
I'm not saying anything. Just, I didn't get a call. Draw your own conclusions.
All right, folks.
Yeah, but
This is an ongoing investigation.
How about we review the sequence of events,
Well, son...
When I saw you at the record store, you seemed pretty eager to find Gabe. Remember why? Another fight with Riley, maybe?
No, I don't have to take this.
Just saying.
Uh-oh.
Pretty wild that you come stumbling out of Gabe's apartment with your face all fucked up.
Ryan.
And just a couple hours later, you just so happened to miss the call that would have saved his life.
Look, I told you there was no call to miss. Okay, maybe the call got dropped. Or shit, I mean, it's not like Gabe was Mr. Reliable all the time.
You watch your mouth, Mac.
Ryan, that's enough. Now, I'm just as eager as you to understand all this, son, but there was a time...
Bullshit, Dad. This little weasel's
Oh, now
called Gabe
she's
a liar in his
pissed?
own fucking wake.
No, I am just telling you.
Mac, I swear, if you say there was no call one more fucking time...
Stop it! Stop it now! This is not the time or place. We're all here for Gabe.
I'm surprised the sister didn't go off
Okay,
for some reason.
Ryan.
Like, last time all it took was one person's angry energy to make her set off.
I'm
It
sorry.
was 3 angry energies at
It's
once.
not-
She sort of kicked a wall.
I'm just trying...
But yeah, no. If this game ever wants to be at any point to side with Mac, I'm not siding with Mac. I'm just saying it right here, right now. I'm not siding with Mac ever. Like, it has to be a really decent reason for me to be siding with that motherfucker.
I'm not the one who killed him.
Stop. Oh, does
Aren't
he?
you, though?
What the fuck did you just say?
Ryan, back off.
Oh, I'm just saying. I thought I heard that you
Mac,
were the one.
you shut the hell up.
No, go ahead. You got something to say, Mac? Let's fucking hear
Come
it.
on, guys. Don't make me intervene.
All right, fine. As long as we're tossing around accusations, way I hear it, you're the guy who cut the rope. Why not
That's
you?
it. Wait's over. Everyone out.
Well, she probably was absorbing all that energy that whole time, and she just couldn't let it out. Ooh. This means she has a little bit of control of her power. I think so.
Hey. Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'll be honest with Steph. My brother's dead and all that and shit.
Fucking wreck.
I moved here to come be with my brother after all these years.
It's not your job to keep it together.
Thanks.
fuck. Fuck.
Do
Wait.
you, it's messy, but do you want to come in?
Sure.
Wait, fuck, that was actually a fucking line right there. It's not your job to keep it together. Oh, shit.
You play guitar?
It was a gift.
Sort of. It was a gift from Gabe.
Cool.
I love Steph's aesthetic. Like, I feel like I'd be friends with her. I feel like she's friend.
Gabe would try to pop wheelies outside the record store to make me laugh. Never worked. Till he wiped out. That was hilarious. Gabe really wanted to do the LARP for Ethan. But by the end of it, he was more jazzed about it than anybody.
Oh, wait, can this game...
Seen it.
Will the game end with us potentially being able to go LARP with her? I hope so. I think I kind of would like that. If you can just end... If one of the ending of this game is just you LARPing with Steph. I think that'd be cool. That'd be cute. A little cute moment. Cute ending.
We took this a year ago.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Hold on a second.
No way. I can't.
What?
He actually kept it.
Oh, my God. Oh, those tears came down. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. I just need a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my, what was...
Calm down, Alex. You're fine. You're fine.
Is part of her thing about being an empath too
Whatever
is that, like...
that bottle made her think of, it really messed her up. I wonder if I could help her the same way I helped Ethan. I need to feel her sadness to figure out how to help her.
For that, let's look around.
Getting dressed shouldn't be so hard. And yet...
Oh, honey, depression, you can't get dressed sometimes. I love to have you put under pressure. You spell the time you need. Alex, let me know if you need any groceries. I'll cover the cost.
Thanks, Jed.
Alex, I'm so sorry. Partners here for as long as you need. You know where to find me if you need to. He's been like leaving her little notes all this whole time. But like, did they find his body? Like, as far as I last remember...
Hey, Shushu. Thanks for sticking around.
As far as like I can recall, the body assumably was crushed by rocks?
Feels like a million years since that day with Gabe. Hasn't even been a week.
It hasn't been a week.
Same.
Signs of depression. Dirty dishes. 1 second.
Living off these is not great, but it's better than leaving the apartment.
Look at that fucking...
I wonder how she's really holding up.
I feel like that's gonna be a whole thing itself.
One of the happiest memories I have. Thanks, Gabe. Foosball champion? Why would that make her so sad?
Oh, I don't even have to use the power option. This is... I should add the hue lights to match the. Excuse me? Oh my god, it actually is.
Now
Wait, why did this get brighter
really
all of a sudden?
What are they called again?
Don't shit on my yard! They're amazing! Their guitarist has one arm.
Badass.
I'm not gonna look at the foosball table because I'm assuming that's literally the stem of the emotion.
Here's to your new job at the station.
Oh, didn't I tell you? I'm not taking it. I move to Denver next week.
You what?
Wait, is Jeff moving? Is that a recent memory?
Damn it, fucking overpowered blue meteor.
Aww, is your controller broken too?
We're playing until I win.
Then I'll be crashing here tonight.
Yeah, no, I think Steph is very much friend-coded. Table's last thing. Oh, besides the bottle.
Dude, give it up. I already booked a bus ticket.
Wait, hear me out.
Oh.
One more game. If I win, you have to stay. If you win, I'll cover the ticket.
You just lost $50.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your new foosball champion, Gabe Chen.
Oh, you're the worst. Can't believe I have to stay in this stupid town.
I think we both know you could have beat me if you really wanted to. So you're welcome.
Bullshit.
I think I know enough to help her now.
Help. There's speaking and there was help.
Can't believe he's gone.
Yep. He's the whole reason I'm still... I'm sorry, Alex. Don't mind me.
Okay, you can't use any of these?
Can I get you a drink or anything?
No thanks. I appreciate the offer, though. Sure.
Okay, so that's what it is.
That wasn't right.
Okay, so it was just choose the right area. I wasn't sure those like topic points. Be like, oh yeah, we can talk about these things. But okay, so no, it's choosing the right.
How about a quick match?
Did Gabe tell you we played?
I just had a hunch.
Yeah? Well, you're right. I don't really think it's a great time. Fine.
I would have been like, if I win, you have to tell me what's on your mind. If you win,
First to 5 points?
Something like that, because then you're like, oh, it gives you that memory. Use all the bumpers.
So, how often did you and Gabe play?
It was one of our favorite games.
You must be pretty good then.
Mm-hmm.
You were in a band, right?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
Drums.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
How long did you play with them?
Too long.
Oh god, these. I'm still bad when it comes to knowing what bumpers and what's triggers. Oh. Oh, I did it.
5 points.
I did it.
That's game.
Yep. Big shocker.
Oh, hey, at least you played your best.
I mean, that obviously wasn't my best.
No, I get it. I mean, this is a tough game. Requires skill.
Oh my god, are we gaslighting her?
And the will to be a champion.
Oh, is that how it is?
Okay. Joking aside, playing this stupid game with you is exactly what I need right now.
We're gaslighters.
You're on.
Oh,
I'm actually
game?
trying this time, so you better focus.
I am focusing.
Good. Wouldn't want you to get distracted or anything.
Certainly
What?
not.
What? Game.
Greatest Northwest band of all time, go.
Are you trying to distract me?
Of course not. Slater Kinney,
Game?
if you were wondering.
Please. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay, please no. Okay, cool. Nope, okay. I was checking to see if she says anything else. Okay, oh, Jesus. Cool, I threw it, and I lost for it, maybe. Potentially. Okay, cool. Oh.
Woo!
Shit.
Oh, that's a win.
That's me, she can.
Find that time.
No, that's me. I was like, oh,
wait.
fuck.
Let's get serious. One more game. Winner takes title of Ultimate Foosball Champion.
I don't know.
Come on. You know Gabe would be all about us playing like this.
Well, then it's settled.
Is this flirting? Larry?
This is it. For all the marbles.
So many more.
Harold?
Definitely the kind of game you want to focus on, no matter what happens.
Totally.
Harold?
Hey, so are you into girls or what?
I'll date anybody, assuming they're my type.
What's your type?
I'll let you know when I meet them.
Game, please.
Who's what?
How
Nope.
convinced were you that that was gonna work? From 1 to 10.
Like a 3?
Well, that's more than 0.
Damn, I wish you would. What? Thank you, game. Harold! Ah, jeez.
Oh, fucking finally! House of Chen crumbles at last!
Oh, please. It was best 2 out of 3 anyway. I won that. Whatever, Felicia.
Thank you? You're a much better loser than Gabe. That's no fun.
Sorry to spoil the victory.
Okay, so that's okay.
So, what are you gonna do now?
What do you mean?
That shit with Mac. He's clearly lying, right?
I'm not sure what Mac's deal is. His story doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Okay, are we gonna investigate together?
I do know that I need to find out exactly what happened that night. For myself and for Gabe.
Matt killed
I've
him,
got your
right?
back. No matter what.
Wait, no, actually, let's talk about it. Because he
means a lot.
He had an emotional stir. It was purple.
I should head back to work.
Cool.
And purple, I think, is fear in this game. So he heard about the call and he really felt fear, and then he reacted angrily when he was accused.
Bye.
You're right.
Bye.
Correct. She made the joke. She asked during the football game. I made sure to let her know.
I know Gabe made that call, but did Mac really let the blast go off just to get back at him?
I never got to see bartender Gabe in action, but he left some pretty big shoes to fill.
Oh, Jesus. No, he's recipes. Oh, I should cover up the...
Fuck. I just got him back. How can he be gone?
That's my thing. Is he actually dead? Hey, come on now. Come on now. You're doing a depression.
The kind of person who got that worked up over a college essay could be capable of almost anything. Feels like a million years since that day with Gabe.
Same thing.
Hasn't even been a week.
Just get the same.
Not much to toast at the moment.
Oh! That's the first step, kids. First step, kids, right here. Doing just menial little tasks.
It's a start.
Exactly. It is a start. Oh.
Okay. That did make me feel a little better.
Wait, can I just start cleaning up around the house? Puzzle on the ground.
Gabe really meant the world to Steph. One of the happiest memories I have. Okay. Gabe used to swat the controller out of my hands if he thought I was going to beat him. Jerk. Thank God for this thing. We'd never have found Ethan without it.
But we also, Ethan wouldn't have been in the situation he was in.
You served him well. At least I got to have a few good moments.
Snowboard.
Would have been fun to see Gabe crush some sweet powder. Or whatever snowboarders say.
Oh my God, dirty clothes.
Getting dressed shouldn't be so hard. And yet.
Signs of depression, kids. Sometimes, the little things.
See? I can be a person.
That implies
Thanks,
that... I
Thanks
feel like
for
that implies that
sticking
means somebody's gonna show up later on and be like, "Oh, you clean up a bit." I'm assuming, right? Someone's gonna come by and be like, "You cleaned up," because it said those. It made sure to note that those are choices I just made. I didn't actually think I was gonna be able to go upstairs. To be quite honest, Diane.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
That's a reference to something I don't get. Oh, Pokemon?
Why look up at the sky when you could
look at a sculpture instead. I'll toss those soon. I swear.
Those are the drinks they have
No birds
right
today.
before.
Gabe was such a dad.
It just looks like such a nice place.
Gabe really loved this place.
I do feel like a storm would happen here and it'd be very bad, but this still looks a nice place.
You could stay here too. I wouldn't try to stop you.
Yeah, good. I'll be the only trans person in a town with a population of like 4. That sounds like a blast for me. Thanks for not trying to stop me.
I'm sorry, Izzy. It's not you. And it's not the band. I fucking love that shit. But I need to try this. It's just time for something new.
I knew it. I knew this would happen eventually. Fucking... see you around, Steph.
Time for something new. I know how that feels.
Oh, that's right, because she said Gabe invited her band to perform. So she stayed behind while her band left?
I bet Gabe could even make golf fun.
Oh, rental. Time for some copyrighted. Woo, 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 woo. Fire truck.
I thought this was going to be the one. Finally. Despite all the disappointments, I really let myself believe. I believed you completely. I let myself hope, really hope, for the first time in years. Even after I freaked out in front of you and hit you, you didn't push me away. You sat right there and told me that I wasn't broken, that I was special, and I belonged. Then you died, and I don't know what to believe now, except you're gone again, and I'm still here. Alone.
Oh, hold on. Controller, please. Oh, what was that? What was that? That was a little weird. I guess lighting effect just now? Maybe because there is like a little sun. Commentator find his dad. Fighting to get a girl with the stairs. He's always wanted to help anyone else who wanted to improve their lives. He probably put even more hours into my college interview than I did. Say, yeah, I'm gonna say like, oh yeah, if your significant other passed away, ma'am, it's understandable if you want to mourn him. So you can close your business. The fuck, David? Can't we just put this to bed? He was where he shouldn't have been. Shit happens. I think from the murder victim. The murder suspect. Don't. I just saw, okay, he admitted that he put his foot his mother against his girlfriend and needed to make up for it. I sent him on his way with some lovely tubes of 15 minutes that he was there. No. I asked Charlotte if I could have her tulips in exchange for these tulips, and now I have to come fucking buy new flowers.
I feel sick.
Such loss of life is always tragic and affects many in our community. We would like to take the time to assure the community that Typhoon remains positive community, has always. As I read, a message from everyone be probably like, if you ever need to talk, we'll be right here. Oh yeah, I added the Pokemons. The Pokemons. So now you can catch your Pokemons, people. You come in and just catch Pokemon. I did, I don't remember who it was. I saw a Pokemon during our live stream test, and I was just like, oh! I think I did stop for a reason. I stopped like during our little ghost hunt just to catch it. I didn't get it. So wait, so he died on the 28th. He died on the 28th of April. On the 29th. You know, anything. Okay, so this is the first. So it's been 2 days. He passed 2 days ago. Morning, Alex. Did you get my note? I'm looking small service. Gabe. An hour later, basically, she's like, "Yeah, I'll be down soon." Oh, the next day she just says, "Hey, Steph. So sorry. I love Gabe. I can't imagine what you're going through." Oh, Ryan feels guilt. I want to say Ethan. Not Ethan. She wrote a thing for Ethan's fear. I was so confused for a second. I was like, wait, fear? When do we feel fear? It's so easy for your brain to turn on you, the same part of you that tells you stories and makes out and gives the world order and beauty and meaning is the part where nightmares grow. And sometimes those nightmares leak out, seep into the world around you. I can still see Ethan collapsing in on himself at the edge of the ravine, so scared that he couldn't move, couldn't breathe. I reached out because I had to reach out. I submitted to his spirit because I couldn't think of any other way forward. And it worked. We made it back, and I collapsed on the hard solid ground. And I kept thinking, this is who you can be if you want to be someone who helps people, someone who understands. But then the ground wasn't solid, and Gabe was gone. What good am I if I couldn't stop that? None of it will save me. Ninth Warden, be afraid. I thought I could hurt the monster. Thought I could hurt it. Thought I could be brave. They can save you. There's nothing to save. Steph said was born out of love. It was empty. There was a dimension to it, a form and volume of loss that I couldn't step inside. In there I met Gabe, who felt much like my own, only more so. An instigator, listener, a prodder, a cheerleader, and a shit stirrer. Who played along Steph got to him. First, Ethan, now Steph. I'm starting to understand this thing. Gabe was right. It's a gift to connect to someone, to feel what they're feeling, to help them. Just wish he were out to help me. Oh yeah, I missed one of the memories. Oh, there was a Jed memory there I missed. Oh, I thought I checked that whole area. Listen, Mike Hunt, I'll come back at the end of the game. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. Fight you. I fight you. Kill you. I kill you. If I ever was to lose you. Well, I'm gonna guess something happened. I'm gonna guess there was a fight. Word. So, ooh, they brought some donuts, some pigs and blankets, some assorted cheese and crackers, and some fruits and deviled eggs.
Things got pretty heated back there. I bet Gabe would be up here a lot if he wasn't the one taking the pictures.
Oh no. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, hey, kid, you don't have to do that.
Too late.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to progress the story. I thought
I
it was
wanted to apologize. For all of us. We're all grieving, but that's no excuse. It was your brother's wake, and you both deserve better than listening to a bunch of fools squabble.
No, that's... I'm not... Okay, listen, I said I was going to throw Mac under the bus at every opportunity, but...
I appreciate it. That was pretty rough. Although it's hard to imagine a good version of your dead brother's wake.
No, there's no good version. Just all of us trying to get through it together the best we can.
I hope she didn't get back with him because of death.
Wasn't the first wake held in this old building. I doubt it'll be the last. Anyway, if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
I need to talk to
Keisha,
Mac.
stop!
I know he's lying. I just don't know why. Any idea where I can find him?
Well, he helps out Eleanor at the flower shop. That'd be the place to start.
Thanks.
I want to punch him. I'm going to find him this end and punch him.
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for. If you get any at all. Just don't pin all your hopes on Mac Loudon.
Oh, I'm going to pin something on him, all right.
Thanks for looking out for me, but what else am I supposed to do?
I wish I had an answer for you. But if you get a chance before you go all Dirty Harry, swing by the dispensary. Charlotte wants to see you. And one more thing. I've been meaning to give you this for the last few days, but I didn't want to disturb you up there. It'll get you through that door and the one upstairs.
Okay. A key to the place. I guess we haven't probably ever
This
leave.
is your home now. For as long as you'd like.
As long as I like?
What about rent?
Really?
No.
I don't want to make any assumptions or put any pressure on you about what to do next, but you're always welcome.
Thank you.
Give him hell.
I feel like he smells like wood chips. He does smell like a little woody. He smells.
I have no idea what to even say to him?
Hey, that was terrible. You shouldn't have seen that. I know you're going through a lot, but can we talk? I know it's asking a lot, but I think I just need to talk to you. So, everyone else messaged you, really, after the death. You know who didn't message you? You know who didn't message you? The motherfucker Mac. Just saying. It's on site with Mac. Oh, she posted a message. A year ago, I was ready to ditch this place to keep moving like I always do. And a year ago, Gabe was the reason I stayed. Oof. I still have reasons to say. Thanks for showing me that, Alex. Even if you're fool's boss. Excuse me, ma'am. I won 2 out of the 3. Jesus Christ. Mac deleted his comments. Shut up. Oh my god. Oh my. Shut up, Mac. Mac. No one likes Mac. I don't think anyone likes Mac.
Gabe would have appreciated having beer at his wake. Guess nobody needed this. Forecast called for rain, but the skies have been clear.
I had an incredible mom, and I decided I wanted to be a ranger. She was the first person I told. She said, "You're exactly what these mountains need." Bye, Mom.
Oh, so they had to wait for the mom here. Okay.
Is that Jed without his beard?
Oh, so he's also Marines or Army. That's only fatigue. Sorry.
I should put something here. It's the least I can do. I wish we'd had more time. Gabe Chen, smooth criminal.
Not vehicle make, bicycle, model, not applicable. Year, not applicable. Plate number, not applicable. He was going 35 on a bike? I mean, if he was doing that, then I would have been like, more power to you, sir. Go ahead.
This by himself. Courtesy of Haven's favorite DJ, I bet.
Oh,
they must
no.
have been close. Poor Ethan.
But
maybe I can find something upstairs to put on the memory table. If I never saw mining equipment ever again, it'd be too soon. Would have been fun to let Gabe kick my ass at pool. Damn, Ducky.
I'm sorry. Just, do people let Ducky win, or what?
Why do I feel like this is a challenge?
Tiff, I found your next challenge. Death sauce, fiery death. Why? Why did I do this to myself? Hot take, death awaits. Molo hot sauce tail. Any of those run your stomach.
I'll spend the rest of my life wondering what would have happened if Ryan hadn't cut that rope. I bet he will too. Yeah, I could waste some quarters about now.
I don't think I ever played this one last time. Destroy all the brick, collect the level. Wait a second. Streets and exit. I'm sorry. Is this Pong? Or whatever this game format was called? Oh my god, it is. Shut up. Shut up. No, shut up it is. No, shut up it is. Okay, okay. Oh jeez. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Oh jeez. So I guess I can't break the gold. Go up there and do it. Do it for the kings. Do it for the queens. Do it for the... Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. Whoa. Okay, okay. Wait, oh, I can't break any of those? Can I break? Wait, game? What can I break? Shit. Can I only break the blues? If so, then I can't help but notice there's like almost only blues. Oh. What? Wait, I thought I did hit that corner already and it bounced back to me. Yeah, it is. Oh god. I'm confused on what I can and can't get. We know that. Oh shit. Oh, and yep. Shut up. Don't. Shut up. You see nothing. You're not seeing anything. If you thought you saw me throwing, in fact, you didn't. You actually never saw that. Oh my god. If it goes up there. Oh, and it's coming back. I was hoping it was gonna. Ooh, child. Whatever. Whatever. I don't need this. My game's got 4 games in it. Am I playing? Oh, is it a smiley face? I'll leave it. Oh, the eye roll. That's good.
We had courage and devotion that night, too. Wasn't enough, I guess.
The thing that gets me, by the way, because going into this game, I thought the brother was going to already be dead. But then he wasn't. Like, I was like, oh,
Wonder
wait.
what I can find up here to add to Gabe's memory table.
Play that one. Picture.
Maybe I should put this downstairs.
Put that there. What else here? Glasses, the dishes. Think? Oh.
I could add this to Gabe's table.
No, I think I'd rather the picture, right? Because there's two pictures. You already have two copies of the picture. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add the picture. Oh shit! Didn't even realize I left some garbage here.
So long, depression food. Clean home, clean mind. Right, Dr. Lin?
I didn't even realize I left that there. Was I end up cleaning? Interesting. Came back and I cleaned. I came back up and I cleaned. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take the photo.
You're coming downstairs.
So everyone else had like a bunch of photos or like keepsakes and like I feel like between the photo and the album, unless I could do both. Can I just do both?
This is perfect for the memory table.
Oh, if I can do both, then I'll just do both. Oh, I can't do both. Okay. So I'm gonna take the photo. I didn't know it was
coming downstairs.
I didn't know if it was one or the other, or if it was. I'm gonna take this one. Just because it's more like a, oh, is that your family? And it's like, yeah. Yeah, that's our family. Right. Oh, yeah, the thing I just got him the day he died, or a photo that I didn't know he kept after all these years. It's the one that has more of a sentimental value
Glad
to it,
I
right?
have something to add to Gabe's table.
I don't know why I got turned around just now. Place it front and center on the table. Especially because they even know that he originally came here to find his dad. So it's like a nice little photo being like, oh, it's you guys.
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
Yeah.
Oops.
Gabe.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do for me, Mr. Lukin, but I'm not staying long. And I don't take handouts. Just maybe don't cash that check, like, right now.
Hopefully, things around here can
interrupted
settle
him.
down again.
No one could blame me for wanting to drink all my sorrows away.
True.
RM and TB. I wonder who they were.
Ryan and TB.
I can't believe Steph got me to drink that bedazzled kiwi whatever the fuck shot. Jed definitely has a decorating style. I'd call it steakhouse chic. They look happy together.
That's my late wife in that photo.
Oh?
Not a day goes by that I don't miss her. But these last few, they've been hard.
I can imagine.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this one so far. It's actually kind of interesting having this power. Because one, you are the person with the powers this time again, instead of Life is Strange 2, where technically you were controlling the brother of the person with the powers. So now I get to actually use my powers. I'm not just like, and I'll just be like, yo, Gabriel, sit your ass down and stop using your powers legally. And then Gabriel being like, I'm gonna throw a hissy fit, and then I'm gonna become a very bad person because you didn't teach me how to be a good person.
But I have time to swing by the dispensary if I want.
I wasn't totally pointed or anything. Let's say. Hey, Jason, some stuff.
Okay. This is probably the most Haven thing I've seen yet.
So the main goal right now is to investigate the flower shop. Yeah, wasn't that his name? Wasn't it Gabriel? Sean and Gabriel, right? Gabe? Was his name not Gabriel? Sean and Daniel! Oh my god, it was Daniel, not Gabriel. I don't know why my brain heard the EL part and I was like, yeah, Gabriel. Gabe. Daniel. Either way, you know who I meant.
Bet Pike's really had his work cut out for him these last few days. Hey, Pike.
Hey. How you holding up?
No, hush up. I didn't say. I always said. I said Daniel the whole time. Actually, you know what? Revisionist history. Right. I said Daniel the whole time.
Dumb question. Hey, I want you to know I meant what I said back there. Gabe was something else. He could bring a smile to my face even on the worst days.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying.
And when you're ready, I still need to get your statement for the investigation.
Woo. Like, I have to stop myself from being a little piece of shit. Woo.
I think I'll be ready soon.
Yeah. Yeah. No rush.
But you know what? No. His name is Daniel if he stays in America. His name is Gabriel if he goes to Mexico.
Poor kid. Came all the way out here for her brother. And now...
And now, I've got to figure out the truth. The park looks fun to explore. At least back then, the only people dying in mining accidents were miners. I always figured mining was dangerous, but damn.
The 8 miners killed in the Teller mine collapse of 1897.
I used to babysit Ethan when he was little. This whole thing is so horrible. Did you see him over by the water? Yeah, he looked rough. I didn't talk to him. I wasn't really sure what to say. There's literally nothing I can do for Ethan. I feel so useless.
I've been there.
Holy shit, how big is this map?
Sorry about leveling all your mountains. Here's a bench.
Well, she kind of spilled. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Let me check your character. Let me check your character model. Rachel Amber, I know that's you. Stop walking away from me.
This is cool. In a Wicker Man sort of way.
The bees? Not the bees.
This is awful. He was so young.
He must be reading about Gabe.
Investigation into accidental death ongoing. Haven's upcoming council votes who you need to know. You know you that bitch when you cause all this conversation, though.
I don't think this whole town is a pagan cult, but I can't rule it out either.
Is that supposed to be Ducky?
He looks so alone.
Aloha, Rasma. Ooh!
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
Fuck. Losing Gabe's been hard enough for a supposed grown-up like me. But for Ethan...
Ooh, ooh.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Alex.
Do you... want to talk about it?
I'm fine.
Okay. Definitely not mine.
Hold on.
I'm here for you, whenever you need me.
Everyone needs to stop telling me it's okay. It's not.
Oh, should I said it's are you okay? Wait, no, actually I wanna know that one. No, I want
Okay.
more.
Definitely not mine.
No.
Okay. I'm here for you, whenever you need me.
No, I messed up. I think I'm supposed to say the key word that was okay.
Just run away from all this.
I think I'm supposed to do the key word that really was okay. But I was probably thinking, oh no, that's the option you don't want to choose. For obvious reasons.
You're writing a novel? Since when?
I just started. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Babe, this is great. We wanted to take a class together, right? Let's do creative writing.
But that wouldn't start until summer.
What's the rush?
I guess No, you're right. You're right.
Now why are these two bros sitting 5 feet apart because they're not gays?
What if I die tomorrow? Just like that guy? What have I done with my life?
I don't have any easy answers for that.
Huh?
I feel like there's a lesson here about love leaving a mark on the world. But I'm not in the fucking mood. What if I'm secretly a total prodigy at disc golf, but never had the chance to find out? Probably for the best, honestly.
Again, a place like this must be so lovely to live in. Making tacos at 10 p.m. And yet my mom just really asked me why I'm eating food at 8 p.m. Sir, I learned it from you, it looks like, sir. Ooh. Hello, random lady. No, I want to be Snoopy. I want to Snoop. What are you doing on your phone? You got games on your phone, ma'am? Oh, she has anti-privacy. She's one of those anti-privacy screens. Just got home from soccer. Oh my god, you're a soccer mom? Oh my god, soccer moms?
Do I even want to stay here without Gabe? In this state I've never been to before. This town I've been in for less than a week. Not that I know where else I'd even go. Back to the nothing waiting for me in Portland.
Sheesh.
I have no idea what comes next.
Sheesh.
But I'm not leaving here without answers about Gabe. At least I know that.
I wonder if I am dreaming. Everything feels so strange now. Under this old town sky, I wonder dreams and feelings. Should I say?
Oh.
I wonder how many fish Ducky's caught in this thing.
What are you talking about? Excuse me? Eavesdropping.
No one's been fired. Yet.
Max gonna get fired. You just know that.
Yes, Mom. I still have a job at Typhon.
On one hand, there's the open road and the freedom to run away from my problems. On the other, helmet hair. Not sure when the words Gabe Chen and Wake will stop being weird. But now isn't it?
This location gets all the foot traffic. And word around the water cooler is the mining company is about to expand. More jobs means more customers for you.
Oh, God.
What about that accident? Frankly, I'm a little spooked. If Typhon goes under, I'd lose all my business.
Oh, really? That's your concern?
It's very unlikely that anything with Typhon will change. They've been the largest employer in Haven for decades.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sold.
Glad to hear it. I'll draw up the contract and call you tomorrow to talk next steps.
Great.
Is a conspiracy theory for this gonna be?
Hope customers here are a lot nicer than in Denver.
Never been to Denver, but I guarantee they're nice here.
I'll follow you, bitch.
Insert epiphany about new beginnings here.
Where's she going?
Nice to know. Hipsters can survive at this altitude.
So how high up are we? Okay, let's see. General store.
It's
miners.
bullshit. We have a right to know what's happening to our jobs.
You guys don't think anything's really gonna change, right?
It's hard to say.
Your guy's job just killed somebody.
Because they won't tell us a damn thing.
Why is there main concern? What?
I just still can't wrap my head around it. Someone died?
Thank you.
It's a shit situation, but the least they could do is be upfront with us about our job security.
Exactly. I just hope the council passes the vote. So, anyone seen Loudon?
Fuck that man.
Not since his shift that night.
Poor son of a bitch.
We should get him a beer sometime.
I give Typhon 8 years of my life, and they can't give me back one simple answer about my job.
Typhon doesn't give a shit about anyone.
We should buy that man a beer. What for?
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me. I might be too close to the issue to have an unbiased opinion, but fuck this. Nothing says festive like 3 exclamation points.
How far are we from the nearest city?
Wind chimes. The original jam band.
Okay, so I can talk to Charlotte. Someone doing to talk to Charlotte.
One doctor had me try meditation. I always just fell asleep.
Hello, random NPC.
Sorry about today.
It's not your fault. But I was really looking forward to climbing.
Might be a good time to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to talk to me.
I think the trails will be closed for a while. Someone died up in the ravine a few days ago.
Say something.
Well, we can try again when I come out with Mom and Dad for the 4th of July.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You visited here just to go hiking or some shit?
Why should one accident close all the trails? What a wasted vacation.
Yes, we're all suffering here. Might be a good time to check out the dispensary.
Okay, I
Jed
get
said
it.
Charlotte
I
wants
get
to
it.
talk to me.
Smoke
Hey.
weed. Hey.
Come on, man. Can't you take a hint? She's not into you. Let it go.
That's rough.
If I tell him I like him, we'll date, and then we'll break up. And then I'll lose my best friend.
Maybe I could help them. Wait, hell no. What am I thinking? This is none of my business.
Oh, see, she's learning from the other protagonist in the
Might be a good time
series.
to check out the dispensary. Jed said Charlotte wants to.
Oh, that's beautiful, actually. Wait, that's beautiful.
Guess they didn't feel like painting the mine.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's her.
We met briefly.
Yeah,
You're
Diane.
Gabe
Okay,
Chen's
thank you.
sister, right?
Alex, yeah.
Who I've heard, someone reacted to her and said
I didn't know him
she's
well,
the protagonist
but
in
I
her,
could tell
in
he
her
had a
own
big heart.
Hallmark movie, and that
I'm so
killed
sorry
me.
for your loss.
That actually killed me. She's the protagonist in her own Hallmark film, and that's actually how she looks. She's like, oh yeah, I moved here from Denver, and now I'm just, a small businesswoman who lives here from the big city. Now I'm going to be in a small town, and I hope this can feel like home too. Like, she's gonna find some dude who's gonna teach her the ways about the small town, and then
Charlotte?
Alex, hey.
Jed said you wanted to see me?
I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I've been trying to stay busy mostly.
Yeah. Distractions help.
your son's currently just kind of standing on a
How
lakefront,
about you?
just being pensive
Can't
as
even
fuck.
imagine what you're going through.
Honestly, I'm really trying to keep it together for Ethan. He's hurting.
He does seem distant.
He practically just lost a father. But he's shutting me out. He's never done that before. Not when it mattered.
Oh, that's
He's
the
a
new
pretty
dialogue I
insightful kid. He knows
unlocked.
how much you're hurting, even when you try to hide it from him. Instead of trying to be strong, maybe the best thing you can do is show him that it's okay to hurt.
That's really helpful, Alex. Thank you. I can't get over the feeling that the one person who could help me deal with the aftermath of Gabe's death
Was Gabe?
is Gabe.
I mean, yeah, is Gabe.
What is this?
An affidavit from Typhon. If I sign, I'm agreeing not to press charges in exchange for a payment. A big one.
Oh, they didn't give the sister one, but they gave the girlfriend one? That's shady as hell.
That's so shady. Why would they be offering you money if they didn't do anything wrong?
They say it's an offer of good faith. But you're right. He's dead because of them. And I'd be letting them off.
Are you gonna sign it?
I don't know. I'm trying to put Ethan first, but What would you do? Do you think it would be a betrayal of Gabe?
This is my first big choice. Honestly, para me, I wouldn't accept the offer just because that is shady as hell. And like, it kind of seems like they're trying to give you dirty money. Like, oh yeah, your boyfriend died, and it wasn't our fault. So here's like take this money as like a sign of good faith. Like, we're here to help you. First of all, that's admitting guilt, so that's evidence. Take it as evidence. Two, I feel like Ethan would probably be more upset too. Be like, why did you accept this money?
I don't think you should sign it. I'm sorry. I know it's hard, but you can't let Typhon buy you off. Gabe made that call, and I'm gonna prove it. I need some time.
Thanks for being honest.
If they're willing to pay Charlotte to keep quiet, they're definitely hiding something.
Exactly.
I really appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to take a look around if you want.
Glass eyes are so cool. They're like works of art that can also get you high.
Bro.
I'm gonna figure out why Mac's lying.
Oh my god, wait, what if he's lying because his job maybe?
Probably cost more than my bus ticket.
Oh, listen, hold on a minute. Kids, look away. Kids, cover your ears. It's like, who's gonna open up a dispensary real fast? Who's gonna open a dispensary here, bud?
Sweet logo. Bet Charlotte designed it herself. I really love Charlotte's style. There's something you don't see in Portland.
Is that Jorge? Or is that you? He just looks over.
That's a Zemi. In the Dominican, they're said to house the spirits of gods. Mostly, I just like how it looks.
It's really cool.
Oh, you're Dominican. I was wondering. They haven't said just get what she was, and I was like,
why did you start needing a PhD to smoke pot? Stairway to Haven?
Believe it or not, Gabe named that one.
Oh, I believe it.
Shit.
It blows my mind that Charlotte's been running the dispensary this whole time. I couldn't even leave the apartment.
Kids, listen. Kids cover your ears. Actually, kids cover your ears. Don't listen. Everyone else can listen. Kids don't listen.
Put some clothes on.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting high. As long as you know what you're doing. As long as something like this. As long as you meet somebody like this who's like, yeah, I study it. I'm like very much into like all the learning role and stuff.
I could totally paint that. I just don't want to. These are my kind of discounts.
50% off edible if you're willing to share. I do. No, that's a deal. 10% off any purchase if you recite poetry during checkout. 30% birthday. Hold on a minute. No, is this a real thing? Is this a real place? Because if so, I have some coupons to claim. Oh, you're behind the scenes footage of me taking snacks?
A little steep.
But can you really put a price on a kid's dreams?
Of course.
Nice contribution, Gabe.
Oh, that was weird.
Wonder what it's like to have I do my drugs out of a glass sculpture type of money.
Remember I was invited to a hookah bar once. Never
And you
went.
did it all with one rusty saw and a bottle of gin. Impressive.
Of course, she's right. But I could really use that money.
We can't give in, no matter how hard it is.
Girl, listen, there's something shady's going on. You can get more money.
I'm always here for you if you need anything.
Like point blank,
Thanks.
period.
Back at you.
Oh, there's a second place back here. Oh, hello.
Which part of the brain is responsible for the crazy glowy feelies?
Oh, does it actually tell you what weed does to each part of your brain? It's actually kind of...
These bougie dispensaries are gonna put all the creepy dudes named Gene out of business. Charlotte's dedication to her art is so inspiring.
Is that a thing?
There's nothing quite like a cup of weed on a cold day.
Wait. Is that a thing? Is there weed tea? Is there marijuana tea? I have to make a purchase.
Given the circumstances, I could definitely go for a few of these.
I'm sorry. If that's a real thing, that sounds very much, as the kids say, based. But imagine, if you will, just be like, yeah, I'll make a cup of tea, and it's just tea.
Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
What was that about just now? She looked over at them and she had a reaction.
Man, these overnight shifts really take it out of me.
You talk about the accident? How would I know that? Fuck, now I'm on Diane's shit list.
Thanks, Diane.
Oh? Wait, what's Diane's job? Don't talk. Does Diane work for Typhon and she's the one who just brought up the affidavit to Charlotte? Oh, Diane, I thought you were a good person. Man, fuck a Diane, I guess. Where is she?
Whenever you're ready for that interview, give me a call.
Yep, will do.
Where is she? No.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
What? Why are you?
Where are you hiding, my feathered friend? Please, I need you.
Is she looking cool binoculars? You bird watching?
Yeah, I'm trying to win a contest.
Oh, good luck.
Thanks.
Weird. Contest for bird watching? Okay. Still same motion. Can I talk to Ethan now? That I talked to his mom?
I'm here for you.
Okay, no,
whenever you need me.
A gray loom? A gray loom?
Feels so weird to be preparing for a celebration.
Can I ask more about this contest?
Cool binoculars. You bird watching?
Yeah, I'm trying to win a contest.
Oh. Good luck.
Thanks.
Nah, I'm also trying to find fucking Diane. Let's talk, Diane. What's up? What's up? One thing I don't know is you're basically going around telling people to hush hush about the accident. Catch these hands, Diane. That's the accident you're going to have to watch out for.
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time.
Oh, is that her? No. That's somebody named Bench Girl.
Oh. It's that guy's sister. I feel so bad for her.
Getting sick of people feeling bad for me.
Oh my god, if you're...
It's fine. I love being on hold. I love this song. Finally. Cancel AAA membership. No, I said cancel. Cancel! Not transfer, cancel! Representative. Representative! A person. I just want to talk to a person. It's fine. I love being on hold.
Jesus Christ!
Finally. Cancel
God.
membership.
I mean, mood, but goddamn.
Steph asked me to pop by the record store
That
if
just
I had
scared
time.
me.
I don't get it. Nothing says festive like 3 exclamation points.
Over the budget. If we only open 3 days a week, we'll be able to scrape
My
by.
God.
Is that it? Are we always just going to scrape by?
Things will get better. Piratey Peaches is making an actual profit, remember?
Fine. You were right about piratey peaches.
Oh, I was right, huh? How do those words taste?
Not like peaches.
We should push the rum raisin harder. It's
Ew.
surprisingly addictive.
Sorry, no.
Haven't been putting actual rum in it again, have you?
No. Anyway, I took out a radio ad too. That'll help.
Please say it's not the one you read to me the other day. That was so weird.
It's not weird, it's fun. Don't you like fun?
Sonny.
It makes an impression. Don't worry, okay? This town's gonna make a comeback. Trust me. Have to keep up a brave face for Angela. She loves our store so much.
Oh,
You must be exhausted.
Angela.
We're losing our business. But it's like everything's a joke to him.
She must feel so alone. Hope they figure it out.
Is that the library or the town hall? Town hall, okay. Spamps. Not stamps. Spamps. So that's the flower shop. Excuse me? Was she just watching me?
Steph asked me to pop by the record store if I had time.
I'm sorry, that ball guy scared me still. I'm still kind of shaking about that. I wasn't having a jump scare. I was like, oh, it's going to be talking about he's trying to give us AA membership or something. Or AAA. Not AAA, but AAA.
Steph asked me to swing by. She's got to be around here somewhere. Helpful.
Be back in 5 or 10, maybe 15.
Another issue of legendary monster hunter Thanor. Looks like Steph might be working on a new project.
Time to pay a visit to an old friend. Or should I say, an old enemy? You don't belong here, Monster Slayer. I'm not leaving here until I get answers. You won't be leaving at all. Where is the Sky Sword? Fine, I'll tell you. The sword is last seen in the city of Carnets. Carneris? But it's infested with were spiders. All who quest for that sword lose something dear to them. So I'm destined to save this realm from the Sky Sword. with Skyward. Okay, just make sure there's no other comment about it. Where's the cat? I hear the cat. Oh. Oh. Oh! The game just crashed. Oh? What? Steam is updating. What the why? Steam, you chose it now to update? I'm sorry, why would I want to play that game? Why, Sony? Anyway, second verse, same as the first. Take from the top. But yeah,
Steph
no.
asked me to swing by. She's got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, you buy me Fall Guys and I'll play it on stream for 24 hours.
Private mining interests will put their bottom lines before your family's health. You don't say.
Uh-oh. Is my thing glitched?
Helpful.
There you go.
Hope I get to see what happens next.
I went to go look at the cat. The game said...
I just want to be friends.
The game said, what if we just crash instead?
Chrissy looks sweet. It would definitely be wrong to claim someone else's lost dog. Right?
Yes.
Ninth Warden's cool, but not as cool as Thanor.
How could Chrissy leave me? After everything we've been through together.
Chrissy. Wait, isn't that the name of the found dog?
Hey, you posted about a lost dog, right? I think they have her over at Todd's Hardware.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. I'll call them right now. Hi, I'm calling about the lost dog. Chrissy? Is she okay? Oh, thank God.
Oh, well, that's
Is
sweet.
she there now? Oh, awesome. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Can I pick her up today?
Well, if you are, run outside the...
Take your time. I'll wait.
Run outside that door right now, back. I'm running.
Chrissy's gonna make it back home. I'm glad I could help.
Thanks again. Me and Chrissy owe you one.
You bet.
Maybe I'll get to hear her play sometime.
I've been to the record store.
Still going.
And honestly, at this point, I'm too afraid to go into a record store. Record store, even. Sucker stores.
I hope we all get to see more adventures of Thanor. I can't believe he ordered that record. Fuck. Haven's favorite, and only, choice for modern rock. I'm glad Gabe convinced her to stay.
Hey, I'm glad you stopped by. I've only got a sec, but... Have you talked to Ethan at all?
Talked is maybe too strong a word. I tried.
He's taking it really hard. But what you did for me this morning got me thinking. What if Ethan needs something like that too? Something fun and distracting. Something like a LARP.
Oh my god, we get a LARP?
Like the one you and Gabe were gonna take him to?
Yeah, but designed just for him and Thanor.
Can we even pull that off?
It won't be high production value, but it'll still be fun. I need your help, though. I want it to be as good as it can be. Ethan gave you one of his comics, right?
Oh my god, are we gonna be LARPing?
So, what do you think? Who would the famous monster slayer have the most fun defeating?
Storm Rider the Undead or Cravius Lord of the Underworld? First of all, if she drew this, you are an artist, man? My god. Second of all, Lord of the Underworld is very much calling for me.
Cravius looks pretty badass. Go with that.
All right, then. Oh, I gotta get back in there. There's some stuff in my comp book. Be cool if you could check it out. Help me make some
Right,
calls.
Razdy's shared names are now available for you to play. Swear to God, sir, if you were playing gosh dang F1, don't make me come all the way down here.
That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements.
Oh, hey, Court.
The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so
Yeah, this game is pretty.
bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time.
Oop. And this time, I'm not time traveling to be emotionally
Hope I
manipulative.
get to see what happens next. Oh. Looks like Steph wants me to do more than just make some decisions. She wants me to play a bard.
Alex, fill in your character. She wants me to be a bard. A bard in 2021?
Guess I'm in. Let's start with my name. How about a throwback to Ethan's old buddy? Ability time. Distortion Field sounds fun, but Healing Serenade could really come in handy.
Well, if you're the bard, bards are relatively, most canonically known to have, like, more, more white mage stuff, right? At least mainly I'm thinking of Final Fantasy, where bards usually have, like, healing powers.
Healing Serenade it is. How did I meet Thanor?
Funny story.
A wolf and an ogre walk into a bar.
God damn.
Oh god. This LARP thing just might work. Let's hope I can do Alwyn justice.
A wolf and an ogre walk into a bar. There, I was regaling patrons with the ballads of the monster slayer Thanor. Little did I know, the wolf's cousin had lost his life to Thanor. The vengeful beast jumped me, pinning me against the stage just as all hope seemed lost. Thanor arrived. He took my lute and swung it at the wolf. The wolf opened his big gullet, swallowing the instrument in one gulp. Luckily, the lute caused the wolf great indigestion. It stalked away, tail between its legs, and the night was saved. Interesting choice. Well, Rasmus, I think I just created your bard character for you. Grubbin. Oh. Yes. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I want it.
Still need to check the flower shop for Mac.
I wonder what Steph's working on. It looks cool. I should DM her to find out what. Try it more. See if I can how I can help. This doesn't have to have anything to do with your last post, does it? Shoot. Only there was some way to find out. Uh-oh. Hey, so still with the LARP. Thank you so much. Force. Thank you so much. I didn't even get to choose my class though. Like, man, let me choose my class. You know, maybe I wanted to be like, I don't know. Do it again. I won't. But I could. But I won't. Oh. Flower shop.
Still haven't found Mac.
Alright. Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. There's no grubbing for me. Like if you cry every Tim. Like if you cry every Tim. It hurts. Hi.
Oh,
sorry.
No need to apologize. How are you, dear?
Oh. I'm,
Adjusting.
still just trying to adjust, I think.
Give yourself some time. Change is always hard.
Is Mac here?
Oh, he was helping me not too long ago. I think he just left. Can't have gotten too far.
Got it. Thanks.
Now, what was I?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is Eleanor having dementia? Not. She was about to leave. She was about to literally just walk on and be like, Opa? Oh.
She looks
having
terrified.
strong emotion.
I can't leave her like this. That guy is still bad to the gnome.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Just something funny Gabe said.
That boy and his jokes.
To help fill the gaping void inside, we offer you our condolences in the form of this mass-produced card.
Ooh.
Great things have small beginnings, or something. I should get an emotional support dog, but like, for other people.
Yeah, for you as well. I think. Is she thinking about buying it? Make the
Okay. Riley is officially a badass.
Oh my god, she's a STEM girl? Get and lose her with
I've
stemming.
definitely lived in uglier places.
Fuck. Look how beautiful that place. Look how beautiful that scenery. Oh. Oh.
Gabe never did teach me how to ride a bike.
Did I say treating Alzheimer's? Oh no, does she have Alzheimer's?
They look like they have a really sweet relationship.
I don't know without you, Nana.
Everyone wants an orchid until they realize how much work it takes to keep them alive. Kind of like foster kids.
And I really want to get it. Eleanor having big yikes moment right now?
Okay, time to figure out why she's afraid.
If they know about my condition, they'll make me close this place.
Oh my god. Did that always spoke? Was that always spoke to him? Sorry. Are we? Oh no. I was making just the general assumption before game. Oh no.
The doctor said I had more time, but everything is becoming so out of order.
Oh no.
All my memories are fading. I feel broken.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Eleanor, sweetie, no.
If Riley finds out, she can't find out.
Oh, Nana's getting Alzheimer's.
Thank you, dear. I'll get started on it right away. Just come by with the check whenever you're free.
Not a rotary.
Holy shit.
Oh no. Dang it.
It's not just that she forgot what she was doing. She's afraid she's forgetting everything. But how can I help her?
Oh, jeez. Oh, not even a picture. Oh.
Forget what you were working on?
You could say I'm having a bit of a senior moment.
Well, maybe I can help. Seems like you have a lot going on today. I could help you retrace your steps.
Oh, I don't want to keep you.
She doesn't want Riley to know.
Hey, I want to help. Okay, what would Eleanor have done first?
Well, if you're coming in for the day. Oh, jeez. Oh, golly.
You must have flipped the sign to open.
I always flip it first thing when I come in, and then I open my mail. Something must have distracted me.
Better. We can do this.
Okay. Something would have distracted her. It would have been the phone ringing. Unless, no, that's not it. That's not it. I think it's the phone rang, probably, right?
Could a phone call have distracted you?
Yes. I got a call first thing in the morning.
Good.
But I can't think who it was.
Maybe we can find something to remind you.
Which of Riley know? Sure.
Did you trim these flowers today?
I don't remember.
No, not that. What?
You were over here when I came in. Maybe you were counting the drawer.
You don't have to do this. I'll be all right on my own.
Hey.
Oh no.
I'm not going anywhere.
Is it really the picture?
Could it have been Riley who called?
I think that's right. She called to tell me about a new order. Goodness. What was the order for?
Okay, that's when we say the lilies.
Rush order. This must be what Riley came in for. I think that order might have been for these lilies.
Of course. Riley helped me pick them out before she left.
Now we just have to figure out who ordered them.
And that'd be in the register because they already paid with the check.
The check for the lilies would be in here, right? That could tell us who bought them.
Should.
Mr. Jedediah Lucan. Huh.
Jed. $89.
Looks like the lilies are for Jed.
That's right. Riley dropped off an order for Jed.
I knew you'd figure it out.
I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, Alex. You're a godsend.
Now I'm just using my powers to help people.
Jed must be hosting some event. I wonder why he wants lilies, though. They're traditionally for funerals.
Oh.
God. She doesn't remember.
Oh, that's a choice. Oh my. I said I want to be more honest in this game, but oh my god. I guess.
They were for Gabe's wake.
Gabe's wake? Gabe's wake? I missed it.
That explains. I was wondering why she wasn't there. I thought it was weird she wasn't there.
Alex. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
excuse me.
Okay, that sucked. But at least I told her the truth. She's really hurting, but I didn't want to lie to her.
That poor young man. How did I forget?
I'm so sorry, Eleanor.
That is rough. That's.
I hope it's good news.
Given what we just heard, it's not good news. Given all that just happened. So she was supposed to bring those flowers to the wake, and she forgot.
Oh God, they're multiplying.
No? Oh, she did robo battles. God dang it. Stop it.
What? You want to make fun of me too, like those other jock assholes?
What? No. You made a sick killer robot and won a fucking contest. That's...
First of all, we got third place, and anyway, he's not a robot. Technically, he's... Ugh. God. Way to take the bait, Rye.
Damn it, Mac. I'm trying really hard to hate you right now.
I'll continue to hate him. Toxic. He's a toxic asshole. I remember people talk about robo battles. Do people still do robo battles? Is that still a thing schools do? Because that was a thing at my school. I just don't think it was. If it was a thing at my high school, then I just...
Eleanor said Mac is nearby. I don't see him here. Maybe at the bridge?
Anyone have a good instinct for taming stray cats? Found this cutie in my trash, but he's great. That's big cat. That's a mountain lion cub. Oh my god! Jasmine, that's not a stray. That's a mountain lion cub. Be very careful. They can be very aggressive and threaten. Just try to leave the door open and it'll leave on its own accord. And if he's under my bed, then you're already dead. Now need the fuck? Oh? It's the guy we saw buying the restaurant. Listen. Anywho, time to go punch a douchebag.
How's your progress in Moondrop Ranch? Did you buy your chicken coop?
No, I couldn't. I spent too much money romancing the lumberjack.
I can't believe you think I would like this game.
Just play it, you'll see.
Only if you start Dust and Daylight.
I'll think about it.
I feel like I've had this conversation. I'm sorry about that. I really do appreciate it. It just hit me hard. Don't apologize more for all of this. It's only 12:44. Oh, wait. I don't see her. Where is she? I didn't realize this was just windows. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, you still in there? Still crying?
I'm so fucked. Can't hide from me forever, Mac. Time to get the truth.
Mac,
Alex. Look, it's not a good time.
you owe me an explanation about what happened to Gabe.
What? Costing me my girlfriend wasn't enough for you?
Oh, it wasn't.
Now you're gonna accuse me of killing Gabe, too?
I get it. He died on your shift, and you're freaked. But you have to come clean.
Please. There's nothing I can tell you.
Mac, come on. He was my big brother.
I can't.
You can or you won't.
Something definitely has him scared. Maybe if I could tap into his fear, I could get to the truth. I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
I could push him over the edge.
Everyone's out to get me. Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Even Riley? Did something happen with her?
We're done here.
Oh, let's go find Riley? Where would I find Riley? Like, go back to the flower shop? Maybe she's here? Everyone else has been kind of like in one spot. Like, can I text Riley specifically and be like, yo, Riley, where you at, chick?
Okay, that sucked. But at least I told her the truth.
I don't know. Yeah.
She's really hurting, but I didn't want to lie to her.
Riley's not here. ¿Dónde está Riley? ¿Y dónde está la biblioteca?
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
I just walk down town and see if I can find Riley. But I was in the record store. In there. Where else could Riley be? And Diane too. Maybe I can ask the police.
Whenever you're ready for that interview, give me a call.
Nope. Yo. Even. Hello, gays in a park. Like, go back here? How am I supposed to find Riley? It said, ask Riley about his sphere, but where's Riley?
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
Oh, you can't help. Nothing over here. Where's Riley? That's weird. You think you'd be able to find Riley? You think you'd be able to find her?
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Do I just keep breaking into his mind? No, it says ask Riley about his fear. But it didn't really tell me where Riley is. I'm gonna go to each location and see if any of them are like, oh yeah, Riley's probably at this spot right now. I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much for the help.
I'm always here for you if you need anything.
Oh. And Steph's probably not going to be much help either because she's in the DJ booth. Which means I'm missing something. She's probably somewhere really obvious.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
I have to imagine Gabe would be amused to know he made it in the newspaper.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, na 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 na.
We're done here. Everyone's out to get me.
Really?
Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Fuck Riley.
Too bad I can't just run away from all this.
Well, that's the world order. The ice cream couple. Not G2, not you. Do you want to come to the place to check? Would be record store. I don't see why she would be here.
Hey, Haven listeners. That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell, bring your ex. I'm sure it'll be different this time.
Yeah, same thing.
Haven't listened to Firewalk in a while. I like their old stuff better anyway.
Firewalk with me. So if she's not at any of the 3 locations we can enter, then where else would she be? If not just somewhere walking around? I haven't run into her yet.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
I've talked to every character who's actually in the vicinity. So like, she has to be somewhere. Let me Google this real fast. Just to find out where she went.
I haven't been a bartender long, but I'm pretty sure these are supposed to stay in the bar.
That's the yoga woman. Who's that? Oh, the bird watcher.
Cool binoculars. You bird watching?
Yeah, I'm trying to win a contest.
Oh, good luck.
Thanks. Where are you hiding, my feathered friend? Please, I need you.
That might be our feathered friend.
cool binoculars. You bird watching?
Where?
Yeah, I'm trying to win a contest.
Oh, good luck.
Thanks.
She said that might be our feathered friend. Where? Can I help her?
Where are you hiding, my feathered friend? Please, I need you.
I'm here for you, whenever you need me.
I'm confused out here. I'm gonna have to search it real fast. Talk to like, don't tell me I fucking like glitch or something. Stop trying. Right. Okay. Oh wow. She's like just kind of out of sight. Just always fucking down here. Wow.
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Acting like what? Maybe I can get her to tell me. Simple but effective.
I guess I didn't come all the way down
I know
here.
what this means. Somewhere, there's a dog I need to pet. What could be back there?
Let's just open it. I'm afraid of doing that.
Somehow, even after everything, I never had to live on the street. I hope this person's all right. Damn. Maybe there's something around here I can use to get it open.
Well, why do I want to open? I don't know why I want this open, but I guess I'm opening it.
I've broken into places for less.
Again, why are we breaking in?
Yee. And I cannot stress this enough. Paw.
Did I just do that for that reason? What?
I know what this means. Somewhere, there's a dog I need to pet.
I just opened it so I can get yeehaw? What? Wait, what was the reason?
Maybe Riley knows something I can use.
Hey, Riley.
Okay, wait, no, I'm confused about that still.
Hey.
I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing?
I miss him so much. He was like an older brother to me.
Huh, funny saying that to me.
I'm glad he had you.
Thank you, Alex. Really.
You and Eleanor seem close.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me.
So I'm pretty
What
sure
does she think about you going away to school?
that's her
She's
nana?
thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy.
Will she be all right without you?
She's a tough cookie, but I do worry about her sometimes. She's getting older. One day I'll have to take care of her.
I know having you work with her in the shop has meant the world.
Yeah. To both of us.
That fight Mac had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right?
Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of them. Gabe and
Oh god. Staying cord.
Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right.
Yeah.
Do you think he's telling the truth about the call? That Gabe never made it?
No, it's not that... Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
Yeah. I get it. It's just... if he didn't do anything wrong, why is he acting like he has something to hide?
He asked me to leave Haven with him.
Oh.
What?
Right after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why. But he just looked so guilty.
Oh my god.
I told him no.
Oh my
And that we
god.
were-
Okay. No, actually, wait. Let's talk about it. Did he get the call, and then he told his superiors or whatever about it, and the superiors still went ahead with the job, doing the stuff, setting off the explosions, and then they were like, when they found out about the death, they were like, hush about it, say the call never happened, sweep it under the rug, kind of shit. Is that what just happened? Is that happening?
Done. And now... I'm scared he did something horrible.
Riley. Thank you for telling me.
Exactly.
You deserve the truth.
He's guilty by association because he's trying to cover. He's covering up for the job.
There's some stuff I need to do.
He literally said, okay. "Oh, let's just leave." He went to her and said, "Let's leave this place."
We'll talk soon.
Yeah. Whenever you want. Mac trying to...
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Sorry, Riley. I don't think he's innocent.
Hey, bald guy. Am? Coding is hard, kids. Shut up. Don't look. Don't shut up, kids. Kids, shut up. Coding is hard.
I should make sure there's nothing else I want to do before I confront Mac.
I mean, I guess it's something about the bird or whatever, and I opened the gate. Don't know what that any of those stuff mean, but that's what it's called, replayability.
What Riley told me might do it, but I should make sure there isn't anything I still want to do around town first.
Fuck it.
Okay,
Bucket.
let's do this.
Bucket.
Your ex-girlfriend told me about your plans to skip town. That's not something innocent people do.
God. It's not.
The way she just said that.
I didn't do anything.
Fuck off! Leave me alone.
Oh, I thought we were gonna be like in an endless loop. Oh, is that why that girl with the camera isn't walking around the whole time? I thought she was following me for this scene. Oh, he's feeling anxious. Oh, he's feeling like everyone's watching him.
I'll deal with Mac when I get to him. For now, I need to learn everything I can.
Oh, he feels like everyone's watching him.
Typhon's always watching. They run this whole town.
I think the
Mac
theory's
feels
right.
like everyone's staring at him.
Everyone thinks I killed him. They all hate me.
I'm killed by a loser. Now hold on a minute.
It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
Do not tell a soul. Hold on a minute. Recommends you keep your mouth shut about Gabe's death for the rest of your life. Warnings will not be given. Make one mistake, we will find you. They really, it really is. They're trying to shut him up. Oh my god.
It should have been you instead. Alex?
Ooh, Jesus.
No. What the hell? There are people out there. No, I told you to call it off.
Trigger warning, I guess.
I saw the way they looked at me at the wake. They all think I let him die.
I know why you're lying.
Typhon's forcing you to deny the call.
What the fuck?
I know you tried to stop it. They fucked up, not you. Stop lying for them!
You don't get it. This wasn't some accident. I told them you were down there, and they detonated anyway.
On purpose? Why?
I don't know. I swear. And then I get a message telling me to deny there was ever a call. You gotta believe me. Gabe and I, We didn't get along, but I didn't want him dead. And now Typhon's watching me. I mean, my girlfriend, she thinks I'm a murderer. My neighbors all hate me. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I think I can calm him down, but does he deserve it?
Oh my god. Game, not you literally asking me the decision, do I calm this man down or do I just say fuck it and leave him alone? At the beginning of this exact chapter, the beginning of the stream, I legit said, oh yeah, you know, I'll just fuck this man over for the rest of the game. I don't care for him. Ugh. You're lucky I'm a nice person. You're lucky I'm a nice person.
All right, Mac.
Even her reactions.
You gotta
like,
calm
that's
down,
me.
okay?
It's like, ugh.
Dude, stay with me. I know what it's like to be doubted. To have everyone think the worst of you. But the truth will come out. I'll make sure of it.
But Typhon...
If Typhon comes after you, they're gonna have to get through me too, okay?
Thanks. I actually feel a little better.
Yeah, well, you learn a thing or two hanging out with shrinks your whole life.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Don't leave Haven. I'm gonna get to the truth.
Let's go that smudge mark. What? What was that smudge mark?
Hey. Yeah, it's... Can we talk? Where are you?
Mine's...
Okay.
Why did it look like something was in the window just then? But yeah, why would they purposefully detonate the bomb knowing someone was there?
You were right. About Typhon, about Mac.
Alex.
Mac got the call.
How do you know that?
He got the call and he lied about it.
Doesn't matter.
Someone is putting pressure on him to keep quiet. Someone from the mine and...
It doesn't matter! I keep coming here and playing it back. But it always ends the same.
Ryan.
He's dead. He's really dead, Alex.
Did we find a body? No one's actually told me this yet. If I learned anything from Until Dawn, you have to find a body before you can actually tell me somebody's dead or not. Same with actually the first Life is Strange. Because until they found Rachel Amber's body, there was always a question of is she dead or not. So I feel like this time is the reverse, right? Not of is he's dead, right? But more like, is he dead?
It was my fault. My job is to keep people safe. And I failed.
Ryan, I owe you my life.
She's wrong. I let her cross that log. I put Gabe in harm's way. I'm not a hero. I'm a coward. Worse than worthless.
I know what it's like to feel worthless and helpless. But we saved Ethan. And you saved me.
It doesn't matter. Gabe's dead. Because of me. Gabe, I'm so sorry.
There's only one person holding you responsible for this, Ryan. You need to forgive yourself. You're not alone.
Whoa, hold on. There's a guy in a gorilla suit?
What?
Does he also jump off of the cliff and into the pool?
No, he chases a guy in a banana suit. That guy jumps off the cliff and into the pool.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a Mexican restaurant?
Nominally.
What?
The food is, well, terrible. But it's Gabe's favorite place. I tell you, he's the oldest 12-year-old I know. Can I ask you something?
Oh, good night, Rosemary.
Of course.
You came up here to tell me that I was right about Mac. About him getting the call. How did you know?
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna end the stream probably. I think the chapter's about to end soon, so I might be joining you in that realm.
There's something you should know about me. And it's gonna be easier to show you than to explain it.
How do you show it?
This is gonna seem sort of weird at first, then really weird. Do you trust me?
I mean, as far as I can throw you.
Okay. Think of something that makes you so angry, you just want to scream. You really focus until you feel it. The wasted potential. You're angry for me, for Ethan and Charlotte, for everyone who had their futures with Gabe stolen.
Wish you could have been there with us. There was no one in the world more fun to be around.
You missed a slow bro, Tiff. GG.
Man, this one time.
Oh?
Glad I was able to help, but I think I'll pass on the kisses. We're going to send him off right this time.
Oh my god, wait, we're gonna get cute scene, aren't we? Oh my god, wait, lanterns.
Whatever it is you're thinking about right now, don't stop, okay? Keep going.
Okay.
A new emotion has been unlocked.
What emotion is this?
Well, I guess I'm a bro, and I guess I'm sweat with what? Is this euphoria? Euphoric? Oh my god, has she never empathed this feeling before?
Must be a good memory. I wonder if I can piece it together.
Oh my god, chat, what do you see? I see a shovel, and a moon, and, fuck, there's actually a shovel.
How deep you think?
Deeper than that. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police can spot a goose grave at 100 paces.
The Mounties? Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How long were you gonna let me dig?
I wasn't gonna stop you.
Wait, is that a duck?
Gabe, goose.
I see it. It'll move.
It's not moving.
It'll move.
Gabe!
Wait, why is this a happy memory? Wait, hold on, why is this a happy memory? So, wait, why is it a happy memory?
Oh, that's a lot of blood, huh?
Gabe, this is serious. Killing a Canadian goose is a violation of international law.
Shut up. It is not.
They're Canadian geese, Gabe. Property of the Crown.
The crown of...
Property of the Crown, Gabe.
What do we do?
So, did you finish burying the goose or not? Okay, also, property of the crown? Really?
Well, they are technically protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. How?
So,
Mine!
I guess I have this.
Oh, wait, mine. Oh, mine.
This
Mine.
power. I can see other people's emotions. They show up like an aura, and if I get too close, I feel what they feel. As if I was feeling it myself. And when I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it.
And That's what you just did with me? Whew. Some kind of power. No kidding.
It's only ever been the bad emotions before. But that was pure joy.
Who else knows?
Well, Gabe
did. But now I guess just you.
Yes! I got a
And
hound
that's
door.
how I know Mac's terrified of Typhon. He reported Gabe's call, and they ignored it. Now they're putting pressure on him to toe the line.
Okay, but why?
I don't know yet. Someone made the decision to let the blast go off. Seems like finding out who would be a good start.
So, you're going after Typhon? You'll need help.
You don't have to.
Is he based off a real person?
You're stuck with me now.
Cause like, god damn. Okay, listen, this isn't romantic.
You're welcome, I guess?
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Someone said that man looks so submissible and breathable. And he does. Man looks like fucking. There's like these fucking puppy dog eyes sometimes. I'm just like, sir, stop it. Why you always look so sad? Why you always look so.
This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you.
How do I say I love you the day I let you go? How do I change all of the pain into
Oh, I think if you didn't tell Eleanor, she wouldn't be at the scene, probably, right? Because she probably wouldn't know. She wouldn't remember.
I won't hold on to this place without you.
I didn't speak this morning. I couldn't. Hearing everyone talk about him, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that. But even though I only had one day with him, he changed my life. I said I didn't know if I belonged here. He told me that home isn't something you find. It's something you build.
I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly.
I love you, Gabe.
Say goodbye. How do I say
Oh, wait, I see that. Even Mac felt joy. What's up, Diane? I wonder what's going on with Diane here. She's the only one who's not showing joy. Even Mac is showing joy. Oh. I thought there was one fake bitch in here. Turns out there were two. Mac, you're not the only one on my shit list. Oh, just ended. Let's see. Most people calmed Mac down. 4% of the people who play this game said, fuck his man. And honestly, I was almost one of those 4%. 66% reminded Eleanor about Gabe's passing. Oh my god. Oh, everyone visited her at least. But most people, said don't take the money. And then I enjoyed the quiet moment, hyped up the apartment, put the photograph on the table, left a happy face. Oh, I didn't look at it. Yeah, I almost didn't look at it. I chose to go with Alwyn, and I spent a moment thinking of Gabe. Look at all those, okay. Then we backed Ryan, of course. Oh, most people offered him forgiveness. Offered Gabe's forgiveness. I think, in all reality, Ryan being able to forgive himself is the main thing. Like how she even said it, she's like, "Oh, the only person who's blaming you is you. I think you have to forgive yourself." That's actually the proper way of handling that, in my opinion. Para me. Anyway, most people hug. Most people lost Steph. Oh well, 1% people didn't actually visit the record store, and I could have helped the bird watcher. Hate it. And then most people helped the sad dude find his. Oh, would I have gotten the bird? Is that why? Was that why I opened the gate to help to get the bird watcher? Probably. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Probably supposed to like open the gate and the bird was gonna land there. I guess. I'll find out. Replayability. That's the point of this game. It's replayability, is to see different choices, see how different branches could have worked out. Can't really check the journal. Check the journal. 4 out of 5 memories. I still missed a memory? Hate it. Like I said before, if you want to go follow me on my Twitch account, it'll be in the description below, so you'll be notified the next time I go live. Otherwise, hit subscribe to this channel for the next VOD upload, and be sure to hit like, and hear the rest of my credentials. You can go subscribe to my other YouTube channel or my Twitter. Until next time, ciao for now. I wish I was special.